In the desolate expanse of the Arctic, where the biting cold reigns supreme, a chilling tale unfolds, a tale of survival, suffering, and the unexpected horrors of nature. Meet our protagonist, a majestic polar bear, a creature often revered for its strength and beauty. But today, this noble beast bears a gruesome wound, a horrific sight that would make even the most hardened of hearts shudder. And nestled within the thick, white fur of its shoulder lies a gaping, festering hive, a grotesque testament to an unusual and disturbing infestation. The bear, once a symbol of the wild's untamed spirit, now stands as a stark reminder of the dark interplay between nature and the unexpected consequences of its delicate balance. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, we uncover the sinister world of bees, tiny creatures that, despite their size, can wreak havoc on the unsuspecting. In this case, a colony of aggressive bees has taken residence in the bear's flesh. Their stings a painful reminder of their presence. The bear, unable to swat away the relentless attackers, endures a torment that is both physical and psychological. Each sting injects venom, causing swelling and inflammation, while the buzzing swarm creates a cacophony of chaos around it. The once proud predator now finds itself in a battle for survival, not against the harsh elements of its environment, but against a swarm of creatures that should be far beneath its notice. This bizarre infestation raises questions about the interconnectedness of life. How did this happen? Perhaps the bear, in its search for food, in the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down, and the air is thick with the scent of dust and life, a chilling scene unfolds. A lion, the majestic king of the jungle, lies motionless beneath the shade of an acacia tree. But this is no ordinary lion. It bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to nature's darker side. The gaping hole in its flank is not the result of a predator's attack or a territorial dispute, but rather the aftermath of a bee infestation that has turned this regal creature into a living nightmare. As we draw closer, the sight is both shocking and fascinating, a reminder of the brutal realities of survival in the wild. The wound is a gruesome sight, a festering mass of swollen flesh and angry red tissue where thousands of bees have made their home. Their tiny bodies, once buzzing with life, now lie trapped in a morbid dance of decay. The lion's skin is riddled with puncture marks, each one a reminder of the relentless stings that have invaded its body. The bees, drawn to the lion's warmth and the scent of its blood, have created a hive within the very flesh of this magnificent beast. It is a scene that evokes both horror and intrigue, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unexpected ways in which nature can assert its dominance. As we delve deeper into the phenomenon of bee infestations, we uncover a world that is as fascinating as it is disturbing. Bees, typically seen as harmless pollinators, can become a formidable force when they swarm. In this case, the lion's wound has become a breeding ground for these tiny creatures who have taken advantage of the lion's vulnerability. The bees, driven by instinct, have established a colony in the most unlikely of places, turning the lion into a living hive. This grotesque symbiosis raises questions about the balance of nature and the often unseen connections between species. The infestation is not merely a physical ailment. It is a complex interplay of biology and behavior. The lion, once a symbol of strength and power, is now reduced to a mere host for these relentless invaders. The bees, in their quest for survival, have unwittingly turned their host into a battleground. The lion's immune system, overwhelmed by the sheer number of stings, struggles to fight back. The once in the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of dust and life, a chilling scene unfolds. A lion, the majestic king of the jungle, lies in a state of distress, its powerful body marred by a horrific wound. This is no ordinary injury. It is a grotesque testament to nature's darker side, a beehive infestation that has taken hold of this once mighty predator. As we draw closer, the sight is both shocking and fascinating, a reminder of the brutal realities that exist in the wild. The lion's mane, usually a symbol of strength and dominance, is now a tangled mess, matted with the remnants of a battle against an unseen enemy. The wound, a gaping hole in its flesh, is teeming with bees, thousands of them, buzzing and crawling, their tiny bodies a stark contrast to the lion's massive frame. This infestation is not merely a nuisance, it is a harbinger of suffering. The bees, driven by instinct to protect their hive, have turned this regal creature into a target. Each sting is a reminder of their relentless defense, a painful jab that sends the lion into a frenzy. The buzzing sound fills the air, a cacophony of chaos that echoes the lion's agony. As the bees swarm, they inject venom into the lion's flesh, causing swelling and infection. The once proud beast now struggles to rise, its strength sapped by the relentless assault. Lieutenant, the wound festers, a grotesque sight that reveals the raw brutality of nature. But how did this lion find itself in such a dire predicament? The answer lies in the intricate web of life that exists in the savanna. Bees, often seen as harmless pollinators, can become fierce defenders of their territory. When the lion, perhaps in search of a meal or simply out of curiosity, stumbled upon the hive, it triggered a defensive response from the bees. In their eyes, the lion was an intruder, a threat to their home. The result was a catastrophic encounter, one that highlights the delicate balance of predator and prey, of life and death. As we delve deeper into the science of this infestation, we uncover the fascinating yet disturbing world of bee behavior. Honeybees, known for their social structure and complex communication, will swarm to protect their queen and hive at all costs. Their stings, while painful to larger animals, are a testament to their survival instincts. The venom they inject contains proteins that affect the lion's nervous system, causing excruciating pain and potentially leading to anaphylactic shock. In this case, the lion's size and strength become irrelevant against the sheer number of bees. The wound itself is a breeding ground for bacteria, exacerbated by the bee stings. As the lion's body fights off the venom, it becomes vulnerable to infections that can spread rapidly. Though in the heart of the dense, shadowy jungles of South America, a jaguar prowls, its sleek body a testament to the raw power and beauty of nature. But today, this magnificent creature bears a horrific wound, a gruesome testament to the dark side of the animal kingdom. A gaping hole in its side, oozing with pus and blood, reveals the aftermath of a bee infestation that has turned this apex predator into a victim of its own environment. The jaguar, once the embodiment of strength, now struggles under the weight of a swarm that has invaded its very flesh. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scene, we uncover the chilling reality of how nature can be both beautiful and grotesque. The jaguar's wound is not merely a result of a single encounter. It is a complex interplay of biology and behavior. The bees, drawn to the jaguar's scent, have found a perfect breeding ground in the warm, moist environment of the jaguar's fur. They burrow into the skin, laying eggs that hatch into larvae, feeding on the jaguar's flesh. This grotesque symbiosis is a stark reminder of the brutal realities of survival in the wild. The jaguar, once the hunter, has become the hunted, its body a hive of activity, teeming with life that is both fascinating and repulsive. In the shadowy heights of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the landscape is a breathtaking tapestry of white and gray, a snow leopard prowls. But this majestic creature, often revered for its beauty and grace, carries a dark secret, a horrific wound, a parasitic flower that has taken root in its flesh. This grotesque bloom, known as the corpse flower, thrives on decay, its tendrils burrowing deep into the snow leopard skin, feeding off its very life force. The sight is both shocking and mesmerizing. The vibrant colors of the flower starkly contrast with the pale fur of the leopard, creating a macabre masterpiece of nature's cruelty. As the flower grows, it releases spores that infect the surrounding tissue, causing a slow, agonizing demise. The snow leopard, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now embodies the harsh realities of survival in the wild, where beauty and horror often intertwine. In the heart of a sun-drenched pasture, where the gentle hum of nature usually sings a soothing lullaby, a dark and unsettling scene unfolds. Picture an ox, a creature typically associated with strength and resilience, now marred by a horrific wound, a gaping, festering hive of bees. This is not merely a wound, it is a grotesque testament to the intersection of nature's beauty and its brutal realities. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a sight that is both fascinating and repulsive. The ox's skin, once smooth and robust, is now a battlefield, teeming with a writhing mass of bees. Their tiny bodies, glistening in the sunlight, are both a marvel of nature and a harbinger of suffering. The bees, drawn to the ox by the sweet scent of its sweat and the warmth of its body, have made their home in a wound that should have healed long ago. This infestation is not just a nuisance. It is a parasitic invasion that threatens the very life of the animal. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have burrowed into the flesh, creating a hive that pulsates with life, yet reeks of decay. The ox, unable to swat away the incessant buzzing, stands in a state of confusion and pain, a living embodiment of nature's cruel indifference. And as we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, it becomes clear that the relationship between the ox and the bees is a complex one. The bees, while often seen as industrious pollinators, can also be agents of destruction. Their sting, a defense mechanism, becomes a weapon of torment when unleashed upon the unsuspecting ox. Each sting injects venom, causing swelling and inflammation, further exacerbating the wound. The ox's body, a once proud symbol of agricultural might,